Hey every pony, new leaf, and today we're back for more Pony Amnesia, Love, and Mystery. So last time around, we were at this list, and I think we did Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy. We didn't do Pinkie Pie yet, so we're doing that now. Checking your list, you approach a building that looks like a real-life gingerbread house. It's decorated with what appears to be chocolate shingles, sweet icing gutters, and a giant cupcake on top. Hey, Pinkie Pie! Hey there, welcome to Sugar Cube Corner. We got all kinds of treats from cakes to cream puffs to crepes. What can I get for you? All of the above if it were my calling, but we have to do what the game says. You check your list once more. Yep, that's definitely Pinkie Pie. Full of energy and almost unbelievably. In charge of invitations, the list reads, you smile at the dedicated worker, and... what do we do? Do we introduce ourselves, or do we try to be thoughtful about the treats? Let's be formal. Let's be formal. You must be Pinkie Pie, I'm New Leaf. Why, hello, I'm always happy to meet a new pony. Well, except the last pony wasn't here. It was kind of rude, but that doesn't bother me too much. Anyway, I knew you were new because I haven't seen you in here before, and every pony in Ponyville's been in here before. Mr. and Mrs. Cakes just said that I have to greet customers with that other stuff first to make it uniform and so their business goes better, but I wanted to say, hey, I haven't seen you around here before. I'm Pinkie Pie. But then you already knew my name somehow. How did you know that? Well, she talks about 10 miles a minute. Yes, every pony. She even talks in her sleep, every pony. Twilight Sparkle gave me this sheet here to introduce me to every pony. So I'm really just here to say hi and let you know that I'll be around to check on things leading up to the celebration. Well, that's great. I'm just finishing writing everything up right now, but I'd love somehow later with the stuffing the envelopes and sealing them. I'm pretty good at it, but I think my tongue would dry out if I tried to do all of them myself. Except, okay, multiple ponies is better, right? I'm glad Twilight got such a helpful helper to help out. Yes, me too. I should probably get back to working. The cakes don't like it when I forget to do something around the store. I'll let you get back to your work then. Okay, I think that was all ponies. What? I just close the doors when you hear the shot from the inside. Oh my gosh, how could I just let you leave like that? You're new and haven't really met any pony. Not yet. We've met everyone on the list, Frankie. But I knew that already. Still, I can't just let you go off without at least having a welcome to Ponyville party or something. It can't be that big because I don't have a ton of time, but... Pinkie, it's okay. Just slow down and tell me what you're talking about. I'm going to throw you a party tonight to show you how Ponyville ponies greet their new friends. How you have time? You gonna bend time and space? Trust me, I'm really good at throwing parties. It won't be a real party, but I'll be able to whip up something quickly. Still, you have to be at Twilight's treehouse tonight. That way, we can really welcome you to Ponyville. And Pinkie, thanks. You smile at her. She grins in response and trots back inside. All right. It took you all day, but you finally managed to meet all of the ponies Twilight asked you to find. Every pony's been so kind to me, especially those 6 mares. I wonder what it's going to be like living here. Speaking of living here, do you even have a house in this? You gaze up at the full moon above you. It's really bright tonight, and the aura it is giving feels hypnotic. What? You suddenly bump into some pony and lose your balance. After you recover, you look up to see it. It's Princess Luna! Hey, Princess Luna! Yes, oh wait. Is my pony that oblivious to the fact that there's an alicorn in front of him? Citizens of Ponyville, dost thou not know where to direct thy eyes when walking? I'm sorry, Luna. I was distracted by the moon. Thou hast interrupted our moment of silence by bumping into us. How dost thee intend to amend this? Apologize. I'm sorry, Princess Luna. Thy apology has been accepted. Pray tell, what is thou doing out at such an hour when thine fellows are inside? I was admiring the moon. Indeed, 'tis why I was bumping into you, Princess Luna. Pray tell, sir, what dost thou think of the moon? It is nice. I like it very much. I see. It just so happens that we too were looking at the moon. Strange how coincidences come by, is it not? Might we know thy name? I'm New Leaf. I just got here. 'Tis the one Twilight Sparkle spoke of earlier. She said that thou hast lost thy memories. Dost thou remember anything at all? I remember waking up in the forest, then seeing someone, but after that it's all blurry, Luna. Still, thou hast to have had interesting experience since waking up. Yes, Luna, you got to meet many ponies. Between waking up in the middle of nowhere, having no clue who I am, then meeting Spike, Twilight, and the others, I can say so. So what are you doing out here in the dark? We were making sure the moon was in its proper place, and that all of the stars were in their right constellations. After all, should we stay away from our duty when the night we create shall be forever dark, with no light to guide its creatures in the darkness? Oh, she's so thoughtful about her nights, every pony. And it's true, that has to take a lot of work to do. What are you talking about? Oh, that's right, thou hast lost thy memories, and so thou would not know about us. We are the summoner of the moon! The stars beckon at our will as we spread our wisdom throughout the land. We are harmony and justice, your princess of the night. Princess Luna of Equestria. Despite the deafening shouting, your eyes widen as you realize that you are standing in front of one of the two rulers. How do I know there's two rulers, huh? Because part of my memory decided to come back because the plot demands it so. Your Majesty, forgive me, I didn't know. Rise, New Leaf. 'Tis not thy fault for thy misfortune. All is forgiven. You stand up and face the Moon Princess, who just stares at you. The two of you continue to stare awkwardly at each other for a while until they decide to speak. Why are you here? Why are you here on your own, Luna? I decided to break from my duties. It has been getting more and more busy with the celebration only a week away. Normally, I'm used to others doing the work instead of me. It is a new experience for me to be working with so many ponies. Oh, I can relate to that, Luna. When the time came to finally rest, I was most overjoyed. Crowds are not my specialty. Likewise, Princess. Like being alone? Not really, I just find it nice to take a moment to clear my thoughts. Yes, it allows you to reorganize yourself and be calm, every pony. I think I understand what Luna's meaning. Even if it's hard to explain. I guess I can understand that. It must be hard having to bring the night in all the time. Au contraire, our amnesiac subject, crafting the night is my most favorite of duties. It is always refreshing to perform. We have missed it much ever since. Oh, there's some things you don't have to talk about, Luna, if thou don't wish to. 'Tis no matter, ask that thou forget what I said. Alright, if thou wish. We thank thee. Wait, I thank you. Oh, Luna, just tell me when you're ready. Wait a minute, what time is it? Twilight is expecting me soon. I'd better hurry. It was nice talking to you, but I'm afraid that I have to go now. Twilight is expecting. Yes, I understand. It was nice speaking with thee. I would enjoy it much if we should ever get another chance to speak. Likewise, Princess Luna. As would I, Princess. Please, call me Luna. Okay, you can call me New Leaf. Oh, isn't she adorable, every pony? And I can relate to Luna in very many ways, every pony. And we go to Twilight's. Oh, that's right. So we gotten every pony off the list, and we got Luna. Alright, what's next? Did she go out or something? Do you open the door? Is it the surprise party that Pinky was talking about? It is the surprise party. Surprise! You fall to your flank and look around in shock, your heart nearly bursting out of your chest. Every pony cheers and smiles at your reaction. That reaction was great. I was worried that you had forgotten about the party that had planned. Oh, it was 5 minutes ago, Pinky. I don't forget that easily. Then I realized I shouldn't worry because I decided to throw a surprise party. It wouldn't be a surprise party if you knew. Oh, I just jinxed it. Fine. Just sit there speechless. So did it surprise you? Hey, yeah. Surprise an understatement. I never saw it coming. Oh, for sure. Sure, yeah, we never saw it coming. It was right there, but we never saw it coming. Oh, I knew you would love it. I knew it. It was great. Pinky, why don't you let him at least get up first? Oopsie, silly me, a party can't be celebrated when sitting down. That's a rule? I'm learning more about parties every day, huh? Unless you have a sitting down party, but that's not until 2 weeks from now. Oh. Pinky. A sitting down party, that brings many headcanons to mind. Sitting down party, what's that? Never mind. I'm better off not knowing. Twilight helps you up as you look around and see every pony partying already. A cool-looking pony with shades start working on the DJ mixers. Ponies start dancing, eating and playing games. Well, I should make sure that everything is going smooth like ice cream. But what if it's Rocky Road ice cream? Then it's not smooth, it's chunky. Just like my favorite peanut butter. Now I have a craving for Rocky Road peanut butter topping ice cream. I'll get some later though. My body's itchy to dance. Sorry about that. Well, when Pinky has a party, there's no stopping her. I heard from my friends that you made quite an impression on them. I'm glad you're all getting along. Oh. But I wonder, out of all these ponies, I don't really know who I can relate the most to. I think it would be Fluttershy or Luna. They seem very nice. Well, this is your party. Would hate to see the guest of honor not having fun because I held you back. Oh, now this is an interesting thing. So we get to choose which ponies we talk to. We're definitely picking Luna and Fluttershy right out of the bat. Fluttershy? Luna? Twilight. Oh, well, I wouldn't mind talking as... Oh, okay. Let's go oddball with one of them and pick Big Macintosh. And let's go for number 5. We could backstab Spike and pick Rarity. Not going to. Rainbow Dash, let's not pick that. Applejack or Pinkie Pie? I think Applejack's pretty awesome. Or should we pick Rarity? Wait, we can pick Spike? No. Yeah, I think we're good with the 4 that we have. What do you say, every pony? I think we're fine. Okay, enjoy your party. So, we get to pick the 4 that we just chose, and, let's see, which do we do first? Do we go oddball first? We're gonna choose, Big Macintosh. You calmly approach the red stallion standing silently by the punch bowl. He is watching the party progress with a calm smile on his face. It doesn't seem to notice you. Oh my, should we comment on him? You got a nice smile. Let's go for the nice smile. Oh, thanks, I guess. You're the pony from earlier today, right? I didn't know you were new in town. Yeah, I'm New Leaf and you're Big Mac. So, I take it you're enjoying the party? You seem a lot more cheerful than earlier. Sorry about that. I might aloof when I'm working. It's fine, thanks for coming to the party. You're welcome. So what is it you're doing anyway? Just watching the festivities. Speaking of, you might want to duck. What? What? Huh? So Big Macintosh, talking to Big Macintosh gives you the male pony. Let's roll with it. Shouldn't something that flies be lighter? Hey, there wasn't supposed to be a pony here. You need to be more careful, miss. You can't actually see Big Mac, but he sounds worried about something. When you try to look behind the Pegasus, all I can see are his hind legs. He's the one who got in the way of my trick. You shouldn't stand where a Pegasus is flying, mister. You please get off. Not until you say you're sorry, miss. Can you please move? Did he say he was sorry? I don't think I can hold this much longer, miss. Oh well, I don't want to get wet, excuse me. As the Pegasus walks off, she stumbles into Big Mac and he tosses the punch bowl in the air. You close your eyes and brace for impact. However, the impact that hits you doesn't come from a falling punch bowl, but rather from a set of hooves that throw you to the side. Sorry about that. Are you okay? Just a little wet. Big Mac, I think you had a little too much cider. Nice drop. Maybe next time you can catch it yourself. Oh. Seriously, what the heck, Big Mac? That was awfully weird. So we just kind of got him drunk. Alright. So from just, regular talking, now let's get to the ponies that I think are a little more intricate to me. We're starting off with Fluttershy. As you approach, you notice that Fluttershy is speaking to two colts. They don't look like the nicest of ponies, but if they're talking to Fluttershy, how bad could it be? Come on, Fluttershy, just one dance. I'll make it worth your while. Oh no, that's okay. Come on, buddy. She obviously doesn't like you. What about me, Fluttershy? You know you've got to dance with me. I'll even get you a drink if you like. That's very thoughtful, but come on, you've got to do something. Please don't yell. What you gonna do, cry? Oh boy, these ponies are horrible ponies. Let's get angry and protect Fluttershy. As you approach the colts to set them straight, the blue one suddenly wraps his foreleg around Fluttershy's side. Fluttershy can only let out a small squeak. Just what do you think you're doing? Your voice booms as you stomp your hoof threateningly at the blue colt, who jumps in and lets go of Fluttershy. You also catch the attention of the surrounding party, who seems to be ignoring Fluttershy until now. The red colt then puts his foreleg around Fluttershy, making her words, "Take it easy, we're just having some fun with our old..." The red colt whoops and gives his pal a bump on the hoof. This isn't working, what do you do? Hey, if you two can't act like civilized ponies, I guess I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Twilight? Don't worry, New Leaf. These two tend to crash Pinky's parties all the time. I'll take care of them. Horse apples. It's Twilight. Run! Applejack. Wait. We could have talked to Applejack, I realized. You turn to Fluttershy, who seems frozen in fear. Talk to Fluttershy. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? Oh, New Leaf, thank goodness you're okay. Thank you. For what? I didn't really do anything. Twilight was the one that scared him off. Oh, look, she's blushing. Yes, but not very many ponies would defend a pony they had, just met. Oh, it's fine, Fluttershy. You're amazing to meet anyway. No, it's no big deal. I just saw you needed some help, and you trail off not knowing exactly what to say, but Fluttershy nods her head as if she knows the point you were trying to make. Oh. I wanted to apologize for scaring you early today and all your animals. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure it was an accident. Yeah. The two of you stand awkwardly for a few moments before Fluttershy speaks. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being boring? I'm sorry. Can I go back to the party if you want? Let's say be more assertive. That's something we should be learning too. If you don't want to talk to me, you can't just say no. Oh, it's not that, it's just... You wait a few seconds for her to finish her thought. When you realize it's not coming, you can't help but give us... That's what I mean, Fluttershy. I've gotta be more assertive with ponies. Rainbow Dash says the same thing, but I just can't do it. Maybe I can help. I don't know. Well, that's the harm in... What's the harm in trying, right? I promise I'm not like these two colts. I'm a half-decent pony. Alright, I guess. It might be fun. Oh, New Leaf? Before you walk away, turn to face Fluttershy. His face is turned red. Thank you. You give Fluttershy a smile and nod before walking back to the rest. I think we did splendid with that. That went outstanding. I think we made a good impression with Fluttershy. Next, what do we do? Do we go traditional or do we go high risk, high reward? We're gonna go traditional. We're saving Luna for last. Twilight seems to be like the responsible type. I wonder what she does at parties. Probably overseeing the inventory, which, as some pony like myself may also do. You sound to find Twilight. After all, didn't have much of a chance to get to know her during your first brief meeting. That's right, we didn't get to talk a lot at all with her. Rather than dance, play games, and one of the many fun things, she seems to have chosen to spend her time scolding children. So please, girls, be careful with that punch. A lot of these books are one of a kind to about the punch. Big Mac had his way with the punch. Okay, Twilight. We got it. Whatever. You're so responsible. Oh, hello. Crusaders, I'd like you to meet, New Leaf. Oh yeah, sorry anyway, he helped me out with the festival today. Despite being chastised only seconds later, the fillies respond to you with bright-eyed enthusiasm. You can't remember if you like kids or not, but there is something about these Crusaders that makes you want to like them. Well, someone just force-fed me plot details that I necessarily wouldn't agree upon. I mean, I think I have favorites amongst the Crusaders, and I guess we're supposed to be liking them, so we're liking them. Extremely a lot. Hello, Crusaders. What exactly do you crusade for? We're the Cutie Mark Crusaders. We're on the quest to find our cutie marks. What they said. Well, good luck getting your mark is hard work. You're telling us. How'd you get your cutie mark? That's actually a long story. I should tell you ponies about that someday. I shall remember to do that. Besides, the special's coming up soon, so I think I would incorporate that into what is planned there, every pony. But I'm not spoiling for those of you wondering what it is. I don't remember. And with that, a perfectly enjoyable conversation goes awkward. The three stare at your flank like it was a purple polka-dotted griffin. Plot's reaction shows more concern for you, but one lucky phrase tells her that she's trying to not stare at your cutie mark either. It's the most important one of your life. How do you not remember? What's my cutie mark in this game? My Little Pony said, don't you get to go see if Pinkie Pie needs help with anything? You haven't tried for a party throwing cutie mark. That's quick thinking, actually. Let's do it, Crusaders! Just like children, they totally forget about the conversation and charge to the newest exciting thing. They leave you alone with a purple unicorn that's wearing an unmistakable look of pity. You look at Twilight square in the eye and earnest say, thanks. That was unpleasant. I know, it must be hard not having your memories. Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about me. You should go have fun. Twilight looks at you for a moment, then chuckles wearily as if you told some kind of inside joke. Then she looks at the ground while shaking her head. Thanks, but I worry about a lot of things anyway. My friends are always telling me I need to loosen up. It's just that I'm Princess Celestia's personal apprentice. I need to be the best that I can be to live up to that honor. It was hard enough when it was just my studies, but ever since I moved to Ponyville, I had all sorts of crazy adventures, and now I'm in charge of the festival, and Luna, it's hard to keep up. I'm sorry I must bore you with all of this. No, I like listening to it. But with all this talk of who you are and who you strive to be, it makes me wonder, who am I? Do I have dreams like that? I do! Sheesh! Must be horrible losing your memories. You'll find out soon, I'm sure. All of the new friends you made here today, including me, will do whatever we can to help. Hey, you two, can you get out of the corner and on the dance floor? It's time for the pony train. Speaking of, shall we, Miss Sparkle? Let's, and please call me Oh, did she invite me for a dance? Oh my Celestia, this is one evening. And it has its own unique flavor, much like the guests of the party. Strangely enough, you'll find that you have no trouble moving to the beat. Pretty soon you're in full party mode, meshing with this old group as if you've known them for years. Twilight too seems to have left her worries behind her. She laughs and shows some move of her own. Power friendship must be really something to take a lone stranger and a series of students and turn them into party ponies. Well, I guess I'm both of those actually, but I'm a very serious student pony when it comes to magic. When the time comes for the pony train, you hang on to Twilight almost instinctively. It seems at some point you've gotten comfortable around this disciplined unicorn, and who knows, you may find yourself reaching for Twilight in the near future. Sheesh! So apparently after you do Twilight, the game immediately ends, so we're doing Luna right now, and then I'm gonna have to redo Twilight, but I know which answers I picked, so that should be easy. Anyway, we're going to Princess Luna. Hey, Princess Luna! You find her looking at the moon again as you slowly walk towards her. Princess Luna? Oh, New Leaf, it is only thou. Do not scare us like that again. Sorry, didn't mean to. 'Tis no matter. So why are you up here all alone? We are just merely standing by so thou may have the attention. This is thy party after all. You're lying, Princess! I can see it in your eyes. Thou thinks we are lying? Well, there are 36 ways to see a facial expression and understand if they're telling the truth or not, Luna, and you're showing 32 of them right now. Are you? Yes. Looks like she doesn't want to really interact with the others downstairs. I don't understand why you're standing up here. Being a princess and all, you've had to have attended hundreds of parties. Well, it's not like I haven't before, it's just been a while since I attended a party. Oh, I can remember. Of course, I just don't know how to deal with parties like these. Most parties I know are like the Grand Galloping Garla. This is far from that. Let's spend time with her. How about if I spend time with you? Wouldn't thou prefer to spend time with the others? No, Princess, actually, I'd like to spend more time with you as another alicorn. I could use a break. Besides, I want to know more about yourself, Princess. Well, okay. The two of you talk for a long time. She tells you about the early days of Equestria and how different things were back then. She tells you of the battles she and her sister fought, such as Discord and King Sombra. Eventually, the conversation drifts towards Ponyville and Nightmare Night. It seems some of the ponies were afraid of her for some reason, but they warmed up thanks to Twilight. A part of you wants to ask, but since she's friendly relaxed, you put it aside for now. When I returned home, Celestia was so happy for me that we ate candy by the fireside that night until we were sick. I can't wait for the next Nightmare Night. Feeling better? Yes, I do. Thank you. Take her downstairs! Well, now that you're relaxed, let's head to the party, huh? You take the princess by the hoof and drag her downstairs. You see, nothing wrong. We guess. Princess Luna! A strange foal comes towards the two of you and looks at Princess Luna with admiration. Wow, you really are here. Pinkie Pie told me you came, and I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm glad to see you again. You wanted to see me, fair child? Of course, don't you recognize me from Nightmare Night? Oh yes, the pirate-dressed child. We remember you now. Can you come and meet my friends? I want them to meet you. Luna looks at you before you nod with encouragement. Well then, fair Pip, shall we grace thy associates with our presence? You watch as the two of them head towards a group of children, but not before Luna words out a thank you. Okay, everybody, so let's keep up. Most are just standing around and drinking punch, rather than dance like Pinkie Pie. Looks like the party's winding down, and for those of you wondering, I had to redo parts of it because it only actually lets you talk to 3 ponies, even if you pick 4 like I did, so this is without me talking to Big Mac. But talking to Fluttershy, Luna, and Twilight. Looks like the party's winding down. Hey, New Leaf, why are you standing there all alone? You look like you're having an inner monologue. Don't tell me you're all partied out. I usually can party until the morning, every pony. As long as there's cider and cake, I don't stop. Not done yet. Let's keep partying till we break the sun. Don't you mean till the break of dawn? She does, and no, we have too much work to do. We can't stay up all night. Oh, fine, Twilight. You give out a loud yawn, which Spike soon copies. Pretty soon, some other ponies nearby do the same thing, and the yawn spreads around. See, Pinkie Pie? New Leaf has had a long day, and I'm sure that every pony here could use some rest. Okie dokie Loki. Huh? Twilight soon gets every pony's attention, and the chatter begins to fade. She then walks around. Yeah, she begins to give a speech on who you are and how you lost your memories. Soon eyes are on you. It's hard to read their expression. Every pony looks tired, but you believe that they are already forming their opinions on you and the actions that you will take in the future. So we're being judged, alright. And lastly, thank you for coming. Thanks every pony. However, it's getting very late and we have a busy morning ahead of us, so I think it's time for us to finish up and get back to bed. Don't forget to grab an ice cream. Anyway, before we finish, I'd like to invite our guest of honor to step forward and say a few words. Wait, what? A speech? Me? Okay. Let's talk about nature, because that's always a nice thing to talk about, right? Thank you, every pony! All of that during my stay, I'll be able to repay each and every one of you for your kindness, as well as get to know you all better. Thank you, every pony! Wow, New Leaf, that was really nice. Well said. Here. Hear what? I didn't hear anything. Alright, okay. See you tomorrow, every pony. Have a good night. One by one, the guests shuffle out of the library. The party's officially over, with some still filled with the energy, and others looking as if they're about to collapse from exhaustion. But as every pony leaves to head home, a thought suddenly enters your mind. Where the heck am I going to sleep? That's a good question. Okay, so now we get to talk to the ponies that we gotten to talk to at the party. First up, Fluttershy. Yes, thank you for what you did. Oh, you're welcome, Fluttershy. Sorry we didn't talk much. Or did we talk too much? Oh, don't worry, your little head. It's fine. Fluttershy looks at you, unsure what to do. She hides behind her mane and nods, taking off in a hurry. Enjoy the night, and thank you for checking upon me. Oh, it's fine, Luna. I like checking upon you. You're an interesting pony. No problem. Will we chat again sometime? I would like that. Oh, her saying that is someone who's usually not so talkative. That means a lot, every pony. I think she really, really likes me, every pony. After saying your last goodbye, you're left there alone with no pony else in the room. Except for you, Twilight, and Spike. Wait, that's a typo. Phew, who knew throwing a party was such hard work? How does Pinkie do this all the time? It must be all the energy that she has. I'm beat. Not me, I'm wide awake. Good, besides, we still have to clean this place up. I'll help you clean if you want to, Twily. I'll help you clean. I can't ask you to do that. I can't. Spike! What, he offered. I don't mind. Are you sure? Think of it as thanks for everything you've done for me. Alright then, with the three of us working together, we'll be done in no time. Then we can get some sleep. That reminds me, Newleaf, you don't have anywhere to sleep, do you? You could stay with us. I was thinking of the same thing. How about it, Newleaf? You're welcome to stay with Spike and I here at the library. Oh my, Celestia, I didn't know Twilight was... Oh, yes, of course, everybody. And Dragon. Alright, great, then let's get this place cleaned up first. The three of you each take a spot in the library and work your best. Twilight uses her magic to pull down the streamers and balloons from the ceiling, while Spike puts the trash away and you bring the extra silverware over to the sink. The whole time Spike chats with you, tells you about Ponyville and how many interesting things there are to do. He also tells you about the amazing adventures the other has, such as her fight with Discord. Yes, Luna told me about it. The whole time Twilight is blushing from the praise. Once cleaning is finished, Spike heads upstairs to get the beds ready. You walk over to Twilight. Uh-oh. How did we do with her? Spike really likes to talk a lot. It's one of his charms. He really seems to like you, though, Newleaf. It's always good to see him hanging out with other friends as the only boy in our group. I think he feels left out sometimes. Oh, I guess it can be. So I guess it makes me his bro now, huh? I wouldn't say that. New ponies are always interesting. Besides, Ponyville doesn't normally get that many newcomers like me. I thought you grew up here. No, I was born in Canterlot. Me too, actually. I'm studying magic under Princess Celestia. She sent me here to help out with preparations for the Summer Sun celebration. I made so many good friends that when the time came to leave, I didn't want to go, so the princess let me stay. She sounds like a nice pony. She is. I respect her more than any pony for her love of her subjects and her desire to help any pony. Who knows, maybe she can help you. That may be true. I hope so, but right now all I want is a good night's sleep. You and Twilight head upstairs where you hear a certain dragon already snoring in a room right across from you. Twilight rolls her eyes and points to a door to the right. Assuming it's your room, you bid Twilight good night and head off to bed. You're exhausted from everything, head over to the spare room Twilight and Spike had made for you. Aww. I've got to find my own place soon. I don't want to be a bother to either of them. With a loud yawn, you lay your head down on the soft pillow and fall asleep. Oh. You feel as you're floating in midair. You look around to see where you are, but there's nothing but darkness. What's going on? A change in the atmosphere? Huh? What's this? Do you know this place? What is this? Open the door. You try to say something, but your mouth starts to move on its own. It's as if you're not in control of your body. I'll be there in a minute. You arrive at the door, but the room starts to fade away. You open the door, but before you see who it is on the other side, the world turns white. So out of all three ponies that we talked to, I think we're doing our best with both Luna and Twilight. Especially Twilight, though. Fluttershy, I don't know. But I think it's either Twilight or Luna that we're doing the best with every pony. What do you think out of those two? Who would be my special sun pony? I think Luna would be the most interesting every pony. The rays of the sun running through your window shows that it's morning. Oh, is that a dream? Are you up yet? Hey, Spike. Let's tell him about last night. I had a weird dream. You think it was a memory or just a dream? I don't know. Most likely the latter. I get weird dreams all the time. Spike, you don't wear clothes. I said it was weird. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that Twilight's up and I've got breakfast already cooking. I'll meet you downstairs for some grub. After all, we've got a big week ahead of us. Spike soon leaves you alone with your thoughts. Was it just a dream? It was a memory, probably. And with that, every pony, we have reached the end of the game, or better said, the end of the demo, but it is being made work and progress upon every pony. Anyway, I seriously think, Luna liked me the most out of every pony. I think she really enjoyed being with me, every pony. But I suppose I shall talk to her again because she's an amazing pony, and I like her nights. And the night is my favorite time of the day, every pony. Anyway, I suppose with that, every pony, I thank all these ponies for making this lovely game and giving us a wonderful time. And I thank all you ponies for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And remember, every pony, if you have some pony you like, make sure to talk to them and get to know things about them, every pony.